Hey, what's going on, guys? J Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Getting ready to give you guys another figure review on the DC McFarlane Solomon Grundy Build-A-Figures Ra's al Ghul. And I'm glad to finally have a Ra's al Ghul in my collection. This guy's pretty cool, nicely detailed, loving the tattoos and the artwork and everything and the design from the video game. Arkham City is where the design came from. And yeah, not a whole lot to really gripe about by this guy. I mean, other than maybe like some slight torso articulation lack thereof, but yeah. Pretty cool figure. Glad I finally gotten him. Let's go ahead and take him off his stand here. And guys, if you're watching this somewhere, military station somewhere, or if you're on duty as a police officer, go ahead and give yourselves a shout out. Let me know where you're at, where you're watching this from. So down in the comment section, we'll get to know each other, chop it up a little bit. Or if you're not even in the military or law enforcement, I still want to get to know you guys. You're all friends here. We're all family and friends here on this channel. So go ahead and hit up that comment section. And gotta let you guys know the raffle is still going on, full effect. The brand new Proton Cannon Iron Man and the VHS Cyclops that's been out for a little while, but I know they're a little bit harder to come by now. Brand new sealed in the box. Go ahead and hit up that cash up in the description for your opportunity to win. It's $4 per ticket to enter, and go ahead and send your name in the Cash App with a code word that's going to be written on your ticket that goes in the cage for whenever I do the raffle draw. Without further ado, let's take a quick look at the packaging. The DC Multiverse big window box with the comic book style artwork in the back is pretty usual now for the figures. Ra's al Ghul Arkham City game that I'm currently playing right now. I'm trying to get to know the story. It's a great game. I definitely enjoyed it so far. My first time playing it. Ra's al Ghul. Then of course you got some artwork right there in the back, some figures and some artwork from the game. Then of course you got the nice big blow up picture from the game of, well, the figure itself, Solomon Grundy, and like a little map how to put together or assemble your Solomon Grundy when you got all the pieces. And other than that, not a whole lot else going on with the packaging. Moving right along, let's bring this guy just a little bit closer here and do some quick comparisons. First up on chopping block, let's go ahead and throw in Deathstroke and DC Rebirth. Let's go ahead and throw in the other figure from the wave that I reviewed so far, the Penguin. So you guys can see what those look like. Bringing them back out. Let's go ahead and throw in the two guys that he trained in the Nolanverse. Let's go ahead and bring in the Christian Bale Batman. And let's go ahead and bring in Bane. I'll go ahead and bring in both versions for so you guys can see. You were excommunicated by a gang of psychopaths. I am the League of Shadows, and I am here to fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny. Sorry, I really like that movie. And let's go ahead and throw in a few Batman characters, or versions of Batman, other than the one I just had in there. We have Nightfall Batman, and where's my other one? Nevertheless, let's go ahead and throw in another figure for comparison. We have Page Puncher's Black Adam. One thing I kind of dislike about a lot of these McFarlane figures is the size comparison thing. Like Black Adam should definitely be bigger than Ra's al Ghul. I get that they're from different story arcs, different lines, whatnot, or whatever, but I definitely feel like there should be some kind of consistency across, you know, all the variations that DC McFarlane is putting out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I should be able to put like this Batman from this line with this Superman from this line, and then their sizes match. You know what I'm saying? Like, there should be like a consistency. Like, all Batman characters are made in this size and this height exactly. All Robin characters, or this version of Robin or whatever, are made in, you know what I'm saying? Like, every Deathstroke figure should be this height, no taller, no shorter, or whatever. You know, it's like some kind of consistency amongst the characters. But nevertheless, keeping moving forward as far as accessories go, he does come with his sword right there. You see his hand. He comes with accessory right here. I mean, it's a trading card. This is the image from the back of the box. And he does have a bit of a read. If you guys want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. And as far as Solomon Grundy pieces go, he comes with both arms for Solomon Grundy. Some big beefy arms right here. And he does of course come with this display stand right here. So And taking a closer look at this figure, like I said, he is nicely done in my opinion as far as the aesthetic. But McFarlane usually nails that on the head every single time as far as like the way the figures look and the way they're going to be displayed is pretty much like stellar every single time. But he tends to lack as far as articulations and sometimes like I said, size comparisons, height differences between certain characters and whatnot. But as far as how a lot of his characters and figures look, they look great. But my boy Ra's al Ghul right here, a lot of times I used to like debate in my head how's his name pronounced. Some people have said Raish, Raz, or Raz. I prefer Ra's al Ghul. Just sounds better on the tongue. Then of course you had that irreparable, incomparable portrayal of him from the Dark Knight trilogy by Liam Neeson's, my boy Liam Neeson's. What you know about that Liam Neeson's though? Anyway, I definitely feel like that should be one of the next figures we get from the Christopher Nolan trilogy line. A new Ra's al Ghul. Anyway, I love the color green, so I like how they have like this dark olive green going throughout his uniform right here. Looks pretty cool for the demon head. Sword looks pretty good too. Definitely liking the silver, the little inscription they have in there. May not be able to really see it, but it's there. The handle looks nice. So that really works. I like the fact that you definitely can still get him in that sword holding pose that I had in the thumbnail. So that's pretty cool. And then as far as articulation goes, his head can look up that far, down that far, side to side turning. Good range of hip wobble in there. Shows him about that far down. It didn't go all the way around, but you had to work around these soft shoulder pieces right here. Soft rubber. Bicep swivel, double joint elbows have been in that far. Wrist swivel, and they're on that McFarlane ball joint in there, so you can rotate that hand on the ball joint, but you got to work for it. He does have a diaphragm joint in there. It feels like two. I think he has an upper diaphragm joint, but he's like really hollowed out, skinny right there in the middle. But you do get a crunch back that far forward, and of course rotation right there. This bottom diaphragm joint. Lids kick up to the side that far, down that far, front, back. Not really an upper inner thigh cut, but it's like a little wiggle, so not a real big use for that. Double joint knees have been in very far. And then of course you get the boot cut down here in the ankle pivot. That is the McFarlane ball joint that they managed to make appear to be the laces or stitching of the boot. So right there you can see that's what you get for your boot cut. And of course you can rotate the foot on that joint right there, so you get different ranges of motion, up and down, side to side, whatnot. So ankle pivot is in there. Then you of course do get the toe articulation. So yeah, awesome. But pretty cool figure. I'm definitely loving the tattoos right there, the dragon tattoos. He is the dragon, the demon head, the sorcerer, so to speak, immortal warrior, and the trainer of Batman. And apparently Green Arrow now for some reason, since that's being worked in some stores for Green Arrow now. So just now hearing about that. And of course it was on the Arrowverse with Stephen Amell that he was trained by Ra's al Ghul. So, but yeah, pretty cool figure. For the price point of I think $24, $25, so like that, I think it's worth it. Definitely still needed to build Solomon Grundy, of course, so I had to get all the pieces anyway. But definitely feel like it was not a waste in my opinion, as it felt kind of like with the penguin. But of course, you know, the penguin, you had to have a penguin in your collection. But yeah, just rambling on here. Appreciate you all for coming out and checking out the video. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts. Share this video with anyone you guys think may be interested in winning the deluxe Iron Man and VHS Cyclops. Let them know it's out there and the $4 per ticket to win. Get your name in there. Why not? You have a chance to win some pretty awesome figures that are kind of hard to come by for about $4. Sounds like a win-win to me. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you all for coming out as I mentioned, and you all stay safe out there. Later.